get it. What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop, right here on Pop of his TV. Let's go. Yeah, great fire. When I win the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one populism. Cool for grade, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bang line in the air, throwing signals. When I win the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one populism. Cool for grade, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bang lines in the air, throwing signals. 1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. I'm trying to get rich. Who else in the building trying to break the house? What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. I'm your host, Popovich. Yeah, kid. That feeling. Back up in here. One more again. Happy hump day. We made it to half of the week. All praises due. Playoffs? Don't talk to me about the playoffs. I just hope that we can win a game and then another game. And last night, let's get a quick recap. Let's jump right into it. Quick recap from last night. My New York Knickerbockers looking like L. Duty, though, right? Like L. Dutyton. Then all of a sudden, locked in. Got the matchup that they wanted to exploit, which was James Harden. And then Brunson, big body Brunson, was cooking with the, you know what I mean? And shit, I'm like, at this point, we don't even care if you don't win, by a point spread. Don't lose. And then the lead just kept going up and up and up and up. And it was a shit show. The first 3 quarters and, 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. Then when it got to that 7:40 mark, the Knicks said, that's all I can stand, and I can't stand no more. And they made a hell of a comeback. It happened a few times to me, but not a lot. And this is what I mean before I said that. I've been on the losing side where you winning, but the other team come back and you lose your money. I also been on the side last night where you was losing, but your team come back and win. But it's not a lot. When you on the losing end, you just pick bad. It's a bad day. You feel like shit. You mad at the world. You hate losing your money. I hate losing my money. You know what I'm saying? But when you on that side of you losing, but then your team come back and you win, that feeling, like you feel amazing, you feel great, knowing that it was the right side and that, Vegas, made sure that the play went the way that it was supposed to, go. Hell of a game. Both Western Conference and the Eastern Conference Finals had an overtime. Knicks down 22, then went on a 44-11 run. Donovan Mitchell, where you at? Like, where you at? And maybe he was injured. They were showing him walking off, looking like Willis Reed and all that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he got injured. Maybe he didn't. It's a good protein shake right here, slanted. But Knicks came back, and I said, Knicks will win by 10, 11, 13. They ended up winning by 11, but they was down 22. So to win by 11 is crazy. I also said that the first, quarter through 3 quarters, the game will probably be close because Donovan and them, they in rhythm. Whereas the Knicks, they coming off a 9-day layoff. I was sitting there while watching the game, like, well, what the hell y'all was doing for these 9 days off? Did y'all do any practice? Did y'all go, hard in practice at one level to try to duplicate, game as much as possible? You know what I mean? We know that it ain't no practice like an end game, especially playoffs. Don't talk to me about playoffs. I just hope that we can win a game. But I'm happy to be on that side. I'm glad my New York Knicks came back and won money line because the hell with the spread, even though I lose, I still want them to go to the finals. So
you lose the first game, and in that fashion, could do a little something to your psyche. But the Knicks came back, and now from New York, we happy the Knicks won. With that being said, my grand total record now is 39-32. And as far as the locks, 29-25. So we 5 games above 500 now. We hit the last four. We had the Knicks, Spurs, Cleveland. We hit the last three. You know what I mean? So I'm happy with that. Um, with that being said, let's jump into today's NBA action because this one should be a doozy. We got the San Antonio Spurs out on the road at OKC. Game two. We seen the first game. OKC giving the exact same spread that they was in the first game, which would be 6.5. Jeez. I thought in the first game they was going, you know what I mean? Leroy, you all warmed up yet? Playtime's over, boy. Like, really show these young boys, like, yo, we really like that. And the opposite happened. Spurs came in there, put foot to ass, belt to ass, like jumped on their head top, and came up out of there with a double overtime victory. Victor Wembanyama, 40-something points, 24 rebounds. Shea looking a little pedestrian. You know, J-Dub, he did hit some timely shots. But Alex Caruso was the high man. It didn't really look good. Will that exact same thing happen tonight? I highly doubt it. I was on OKC in the first game, money line. I had the Spurs with the points. This game here, gotta go with OKC to clean house. I won't be surprised if the Spurs keep it within the number. I'm gonna be tight for even taking OKC because I'm like the Spurs is they ain't playing like these industry niggas, like these rough rider niggas, like dog. That's my man's in them, but they said they was gonna be taking over the industry, but dog, that's my man's in them, right? And they on some bullshit. They on some bully shit. You know what I mean? Broad Street bully. SA, I think OKC got embarrassed in this sense. Like you got the MVP, you at home, nigga was talking a lot of smack, and you didn't back it up. So that's the embarrassment. It's like that's the game you supposed to, come out and put your foot on their neck. Like, yeah, little niggas, y'all niggas is still under us. Like Don Corleone, you under us. If they don't do that in this game, then the series is over, and they can just, the trend will continue of the new NBA champion every year since 2018. You know what I'm saying? And we'll just have to roll with that. I think OKC is still the better team. 6.5 is seem like a lot now because of the way which your eyes is telling you. But if they don't win this game and the series is over, the only other I'm not watching basketball for a long time. The only other game that I can think of in the playoffs, I think it was after Hakeem and them won the chip against my New York Knicks. Then the next year, they won back to back while Mike was out. I think Phoenix went up into their house and beat them twice. And Charles Barkley and all of them, can't even think of his name. Thunder Dan and the other black guy. And I'm sad I can't think of the other names. Kevin something, if I want to say. You know what I mean? Definitely Thunder Dan and, Charles Barkley, etc. But when they went home, they lost 2 in a row. So it can happen. And then for the young bucks that don't know, the coach, he like and never underestimate the heart of a champion. Like they came back and won that series. So it can happen, but to lose now, that means you lost 6 out of 7 games. And that ain't no accident. You know what I'm saying? So OKC gotta win tonight. This is a do or die. So I got to take the defending champs at home with their back against the wall, minus the 6.5. With that being said, let's get to the theme music. Even though it's only one. You know. Yeah.
win a chicken dinner, money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one populism. Cool grade, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bang line in the air, throwing signals. Win a chicken dinner, money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one populism. Cool grade, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bang lines in the air, throwing signals.
All right, guys. Here go the lock. Not from Yonkers, but the lock that get you and me the winner chicken dinners. Gotta go with OKC. I'm not mad at you for taking the Spurs. JaY, Briggs, that is, who I tag in my videos every day. I hear you when I'm with you. Normally, I go the other way or I pick and choose. I'm with you in the sense of it's a quick revenge game. You at home. You know when this game is going to be 7 games. It's going to be it's going to be 7 out of 8 games that they popped you. Right now, it's already 6 out of 7. You got to win tonight. So we're going to roll with OKC. That's who I like. That's who I'm taking. You can let me know who you like. You can let me know who you taking. All I ask is that you hit that like button so I can stay in the algorithm. But y'all know what it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. NBA Picking with Pop right here on Popovich TV. Of course, we are live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here. One more again. Yeah, kid. Let's get some money on this hump day.